Which country has a national flag that is a perfect circle? Bangladesh's flag features a red circle on a green field. Which animal's stomach can hold over 40 liters of water? Camels can drink vast amounts of water quickly. Which ancient wonder of the world was a lighthouse? The Lighthouse of Alexandria guided ships. Which fruit was a Victorian status symbol? Pineapples were rare and expensive in Victorian England. Which U.S. state has a public diamond mine? Crater of Diamonds State Park is in Arkansas. Which bird can mimic the sound of a chainsaw? Lyrebirds are known for their impressive mimicry. Which element was found on the Sun before Earth? Helium was first detected in the Sun's spectrum. Which country hosts a cheese rolling festival? The Cooper's Hill cheese rolling takes place in England. Which mammal kneels on all fours to graze? Camels can kneel to make grazing easier. Which historical figure used a fake nose for disguise? Tycho Brahe lost his nose in a duel and wore a prosthetic. Which fruit grows upside down, pollinated by bats? Bananas grow upwards and are bat-pollinated. Which city has a street with permanent umbrella art? Agda, Portugal is known for its Umbrella Sky project. Which animal can survive in the Mariana Trench? The Mariana snailfish thrives in extreme deep-sea pressure. Which country requires all buildings to have green roofs? Switzerland has strict laws promoting green infrastructure. Which planet has auroras visible in ultraviolet light? Jupiter's powerful magnetic field creates UV auroras. Which plant survives decades without water, curling into a ball? The Rose of Jericho can rehydrate after extreme desiccation. Which country's anthem is sung in 2 languages simultaneously? Canada's anthem, O Canada, has official English and French versions often sung together. Which animal has teeth that grow continuously? Rodents' incisors grow continuously, requiring constant gnawing. What musical instrument is made from a meteorite? The star harp is crafted from a gibbon meteorite. Which ancient civilization used knotted strings for record keeping? The Inca Empire used quipu knotted strings for records. Which U.S. state has a flag with two different designs on each side? Oregon is the only U.S. state with a two-sided flag. Which fish can generate electricity to stun prey? Electric eels use powerful electric shocks to stun prey. In which country is the monarch elected, not inherited? Malaysia's monarch is elected from among its hereditary rulers. Which historical event involved a horse being made a senator? Emperor Caligula famously made his horse, Incitatus, a senator. Which animal has naturally square-shaped pupils? Goats have horizontal, rectangular pupils for wide peripheral vision. Which country has a dessert made from boiled camel hooves? A traditional Saudi dessert includes boiled camel hooves. Which bird can fly upside down for short periods? Hummingbirds can briefly fly upside down during flight maneuvers. Which ancient city in Turkey was built entirely underground? Derinkuyu is an ancient multi-level underground city in Turkey. Which element is named after a mythological creature? Titanium is named after the Titans of Greek mythology. Which animal produces antifreeze proteins to survive cold? Antarctic cod produce antifreeze proteins to prevent ice formation in their bodies. Which nation's flag appears to change color at night? Qatar's flag color appears different in varying light. Which plant traps animals with sticky leaves? Sundus use sticky tentacles to catch prey. Which U.S. state has no straight-line borders? Hawaii's borders are entirely natural, formed by coastlines. Which animal lives only 24 hours as an adult? Adult mayflies typically live for just one day. In which country is sumo wrestling a professional sport? Sumo wrestling originated in Japan and remains its national sport. Who was reportedly buried with a live snake? It's a famous, though debated, claim about Houdini's burial. Which fruit smells like rotting flesh when ripe? Durian is infamous for its strong, pungent odor. Which animal can detach and regrow its tail? Lizards can shed their tails as a defense mechanism. Which country has a capital named after a vegetable? Lima, Peru's capital, is named after the lima bean. Which insect can carry 1,000 times its body weight? The horned dung beetle is one of the strongest insects.